Welcome back to Fueled by Plants. And in today's video, we're going to talk about unplugging from the matrix and how you're being lied to about food. Okay, now let's talk about this. Remember and think back when you were a kid and you're sitting at the dinner table and your mother brings your food to you. What is the first thing she says? Make sure you eat all your vegetables. And why does she say that, right? Think about it, really digest that. Fast forward to today. What type of information or what type of media actually tells you to eat vegetables? Not one single thing. All you're being fed is fast food, McDonald's, junk food, and all these different things that actually degrade health instead of promote health. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, how you're living in a social matrix that the mainstream media, the FDA, and doctors all want you sick and don't want to tell you the truth about health. So let's talk about it. What is the Matrix? You may be asking yourself that. Well, let's think back to the movie The Matrix, okay? And what was the movie The Matrix about? It was about how machines actually created an artificial world through a simulation and were actually using people as batteries and keeping them socially conditioned without them even knowing and having them living in a false reality for their own benefit, okay?
What I'm talking about? The Matrix.
You have to really understand that's what you're living in right now. And actually in that movie, the character Morpheus was talking to Neo and he said, look, you can either take the red pill or the blue pill. All right. You take the blue pill, you go back to living your dream. You go back to being comfortable. You go back to believing whatever the mainstream media and the masses want you to believe. Or you can take the red pill and you can go and you can see how far the rabbit hole goes. And that's what I'm trying to show you today. Because look, here's the thing. The masses, the power that be, the people in these multi-billion-dollar companies, they don't care about your health. Why would they care about your health? Because look, it's a revolving door. They perpetuate a false narrative and get you to eat unhealthy foods, get you to do unhealthy things and keep you sick and unhealthy. And then the pharmaceutical companies and the doctors, they come in and prescribe you medicine to actually cope with the illnesses that you actually have now. So it's like a revolving door of ignorance when you really think about it. All right. Now it's up to you if you really want to actually know what's going on, because here's the truth. It's okay to, not be a conspiracy theorist. It's okay to, not want to go down a rabbit hole. But the truth of the fact and the matter is, if you really want to know what's best for you, if you really want to know how you can be the healthiest that you can be, if you really want to know how you can go from being sick, being unhealthy, not being fit, not being someone who just believes every single thing and every single detail that they're being told, then the grass is much greener on this side. And we're going to go into exactly how mainstream media is actually lying to you in the next segment. So let's talk about it. Now, how is the mainstream media actually manipulating you into becoming unhealthy? Okay, well, let's talk about it. If you turn on your TV, you go to social media, you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, you're watching commercials. What are 90% of those commercials talking about? Some type of fast food, some type of junk food, some type of alcohol, some type of partying, some type of something that's going to degrade your health in some capacity or form, all right? Now, you may say, hey, Justin, well, doctors and the FDA are here to actually help us and keep us healthy. Well, let's rewind the clocks back a little bit, all right? Let's go back to the 50s. Doctors actually prescribed cigarettes to their patients. They actually prescribed cigarettes and actually were on TV promoting cigarettes and things like that, and said that smoking was actually healthy. And this was in the 50s, right? Fast forward to today, doctors are still prescribing different medications, different meds, even without having the right diagnosis, all right? Now you might be saying to yourself, well, the FDA is actually here to actually help us. Well, that's not really the case, okay? If you turn on any type of movie, any type of, platform, they're always talking about something that's actually in reverse of your health, okay? And to be all the way honest, someone who is talking about health and being healthy, being fit, eating right, eating healthy, they're actually the outcast, all right? That is how the society has actually transformed. You see what I mean? Anyone who is actually talking about health is actually the outcast, all right? And anyone who is actually talking about going out partying, eating things that are not that healthy for you are the ones who are in the in crowd. So not only has mainstream media turned the tables on you to make you feel like being healthy is not something that you want to do, they actually make it even harder for you, because guess what? Doctors aren't telling anyone about how to stay healthy. Doctors are there to actually put a band-aid on the problem opposed to actually preventing the problem in the first place, all right? And here's a shocking statistic. Doctors only get about 6 months to a year of education when it comes to nutrition. And to be frank, I have that much education in nutrition myself, right? So yes, I have the same amount of nutritional information and knowledge and education as the average doctor, all right? Now, am I saying all doctors are bad? Of course not. What I am saying is, why would you take information from someone who benefits on you being sick, right? And that goes for the FDA, all right? Now, I'll give you another example. The milk industry, the dairy industry, all right? The actual dairy industry is actually tanking and going down right now because of all of the plant-based milks out there, almond milk, oat milk, and things like that, all right? And now, if you look on any type of social media platform or any type of, commercial or anything like that, you actually hear people talking about dairy is bad. Well, they knew this 10, 15, 20 years ago. Why are they now jumping on the train? Because it's become profitable, all right? So if something isn't profitable, people are not going to gravitate to it. And they're actually going to keep you in the dark about it, all right? So to be all the way frank, you have to take your health into your own hands, right? You have to actually unplug from what you are seeing and actually do your own research. If you're not doing your own research, you're actually doing yourself a major disservice, okay? Now, in the next segment, I'm gonna go over exactly how can you unplug from the matrix, actually get healthy. What can you do to actually change your environment, your health, your nutrition for the better, and actually get healthy. So what I want to do right now, I want to go over how you can actually get healthy, how you can actually unplug from the matrix and stop depending on someone else to actually tell you what you should do, what you should eat, how to be healthy, how to sustain yourself, because you can do it yourself with the right information, okay? So what I'm gonna put on the screen right now is a picture of the BS food pyramid right here. And this food pyramid is what has been perpetuated throughout culture. And I can remember being a kid and they would show us this food pyramid right here. You got the bread on the bottom, then you have the meat, then you have the dairy, then you have this, then you have sugar at the top. How dare them? Sugar at the top, really? But this right here is going to keep you in an acidic state. If you research Dr. Sebi, he talks about you want to be in an alkaline state. You want your body to stay alkaline and not have to fight to get out of an acidic state. But eating bread, meat, things like that, that's going to keep you there, right? What I want to do next, I want to take this away and put up the real food pyramid right here, okay? And as you can see at the bottom, it has water, okay? You want to make sure you're getting enough water in each day. Then you have the veggies, all right? Then you have the actual healthy fats, the nuts, the seeds, and things like that. Then you have the other things at the top. But here's the thing. If you want to be healthy, you have to make sure you're getting the right supplementation. Make sure you're getting the right amount of fluids in. Make sure you're eating dark leafy greens every single day. But most importantly, if you want to go vegan and you want to go alkaline and you want to just start promoting a healthier lifestyle, you have to do your research, right? You have to do your research. It's something called simplistic truths and nuanced points, all right? I want to tell you what those are real quick. A simplistic truth is something that everybody can agree on, all right? So if you watch mainstream media, what they do is they don't want to ruffle feathers. They want to say something that everybody can agree with, right? So that's why you never hear someone say, oh, this person is fat. Oh, that's bad. Why is that bad? Because that has they can upset too many people, right? So they say, oh, they are big and beautiful, right? Now, I have nothing against someone who is overweight, but you get my point, right? So a nuanced point is something that is very detailed and very specific, right? Saying something like eating healthy and drinking enough water. That's a simplistic truth. But a nuanced point is something like, hey, you need to make sure your macros are in order. You need to make sure that you're doing things that's going to promote your health every single day, because if you don't, you're going to be in a world of trouble when you get older, all right? So the main point is do your own research. Make sure you're getting in healthy foods. Make sure you're getting the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, the right amount of fats, and make sure that you're doing these things and not depending on someone else to tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and how you should live your life. Because we have something now that's called Google. We have something now that's called research, where you can actually do those things yourself, all right? Hey, thanks for watching the video. This video was any value to you whatsoever, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, if you are struggling on your fitness and health journey and you need help, I want you to click the link below right now. Schedule a free consultation call with me, all right? Absolutely free, no strings attached. Also, if you just need some tips, join my free Facebook group for vegan beginners and people who just want to be around like-minded individuals, all right? So, till next time, fuel yourself, don't fool yourself. Talk soon.